Hey everyone, I hope you can hear me okay. Just directly under a full moon here. I'm just going to go for a wee walk to see if I can show you it. It's absolutely beautiful. What do you see? I don't know if you can. I'll turn it around and see. No, I'll just flick the camera. Hold on, just give me a second. Where'd it go? Do you see that? Big full moon and the stars are out. It's absolutely beautiful. So what that means is you need to get your crystals out, folks, and line them up either in a wooden bowl in the garden if it's going to stay dry, or on your windowsill. I will actually have a wee look at the crystal companies that I'm connected to, because there's one in America but they do ship worldwide and they're really lovely girls. They're connected to Tone It Up, and Tone It Up is a really great female, fitness wellness community. So for aerobics, a really intense aerobic workout is where I go. But they're the only ones that are connected to. Do you see it now? It's above the gym, quite fitting, giving them all some moon energy to run. Lunar energy for fitness, I love it. I'm actually out walking today. I just thought I'll come out because it looks so lovely, like the clear sky. I thought there'd be stars in the moon out, because the moon out a few nights ago was really pretty, but I think this full moon is called a wolf moon. So I do. So I'm rather quite excited about it. really rather quite excited. I know it's right there. It's just beaming down on me. I'm soaking it up here. It's like, yay! It's lovely down by the river here, so I'll just walk this side, but I don't know what way I want to go tonight, or want to go for a big quiet walk, just get away from the populated area, because all the students are back obviously after the Christmas holidays. They're all back into the swing of things. So massive respect to everybody out running in this cold weather. Keep them fit. You're amazing. I think it's awesome. And a massive respect to anybody doing any kind of training outside, because I know my sister has a friend. He is a personal trainer that works from the Armour Road Park. He's very much HILT or HIT, whatever you want to call it. He does a whole program outside, but he uses like big truck tires and stuff and ropes and everything, you name it. He's for strength, flexibility and durability. I'll check in with my sister and get his name, because she's part of the sporting community there. She's a football coach, so she knows like who's who and what's what for fitness as well. But he did definitely used to work out of the Armour Road Park there. I don't know if he's back at it post-Christmas, but apparently it's very, very good. I love the saying that winter bodies or summer bodies are built in the winter, because it means that you're making small lifestyle changes. Do you see the moon? Isn't it beautiful? Oh my god. Welcome to Belfast, everybody, on a beautiful starry moonlit night. We have a few star-crossed lovers somewhere, I'm sure. Keeping each other warm under the moonlight. And why not? I'm just gonna go over, and I think we have a wee inlet I can stand up by the river, and then I can pop under the river and up around, but I just want to stand here like I normally do and chat. Say hello to you all. It's a happy new year. So busy tonight. Everybody's back to work. Everything's back to normal. I myself am very disorientated post-Christmas, so I don't know if you are, but I am. I would say, where can I stand that you can see all of this? Look, do you see it? Isn't that wonderful? There we go. Beautiful, beautiful moonlight. and this is the river. We've got a couple of runners on the way by. Shorts and t-shirt, hopefully they're wearing the compression gear to keep the blood flowing because they are going to be freezing. It's one of the best things to wear at this time of the year if you're out running is a compression top and compression shorts underneath your actual shorts and t-shirt if you don't wear a jumper and a hat. The reason why runners wear hats, even if they don't wear long tracksuit bottoms and long jumpers, is because a hat keeps the heat in on top of the head, so it keeps the heat in the body. And the best way to keep your electrolytes up is to drink water with salt in it, and they don't have water with them, I can see that, so they'll be thirsty when they get in. But this is my beautiful romantic setting tonight. Look guys, how pretty. So pretty. Everybody out walking, it's lovely to see people just doing their thing. And there's nothing nicer than a walk by the river. They say it's very good to be near water and to live near water for your mental health anyway. So if you're stressed out waiting for your exam results, guys, you know what to do. Pound the pavement, stick your ankle weights on, get out a walk, do whatever. I'm actually standing here looking at the star constellations. I think I've seen Orion's belt tonight. My inner astronomer is coming out. I would say the staff at the Armagh Planetarium will maybe know more than me. It's a lovely wee place. If you ever come to Northern Ireland, do check it out if you want a wee day out. It's definitely a good place to go if you're somebody that really appreciates a moonlit sky and to learn more. So it is. Oh, 2 wee seconds. I'm just trying not to cut you off. I'm just going to swing you back round to me. So I turned the phone around. I'm lazy. If I can. Possibly not. Let's see. Am I going to get to say hi? No, possibly not. I see what it is. I'm sending myself a comment. I'll get the hang of this shit. No. It just wants to show you the moon. And that's it. So I am Sarah. And I am talking to you right now. I can't seem to work this tonight, it's frozen. Elsa's back. She's up there tricks. Not unless I need Elsa to sort it out. I'll just do a sound of a hi and see what happens. This will be funny. Messaging myself. There we go, I can fix it now. You can see my pretty face now. My niece would say. Oh, it's maybe not working. Not turning right for me. We'll just... Oh no, you can see me. It's just I'm in the dark. They look nice under moonlight, guys. Do you think so? Who doesn't want to kiss under a moonlit sky? It's absolutely pretty. They're lovely. I've just noticed that they did the big campaign there for the NHS for Blue Monday. It's just after, obviously, the 1st January, Monday in January after Christmas. Financially, people really do struggle coming up to Christmas, but like I was saying, I'm disorientated at this time of the year. So I find that I don't know what to do with myself because you really don't know what to do. You don't know if you're coming or going, and you get your dates or days mixed up for things, which I've already accidentally done. I need to check a few things out and get back to the normality of the normal year, because I think we all just sort of hit a slump after Christmas. I kind of felt burnt out this year, and the colder weather really made that worse. So it's still quite cold and nippy tonight, even though we've had the big thaw, and I don't know if they're still putting the grit in the roads because there's black ice, guys. From what's here, there's still black ice, so be careful driving, and especially rural areas, because if you go out past, like, into Mid-Ulster past Ballymena, you're going into the potholes anyway. You just need to watch. Even, I would say, even go down and round Portadown and that, there's a few potholes as well in those roads. It's quite dodgy, but it's usually up our end of the country. Mid-Ulster, you know, has it really, really bad, but due to weather conditions, if you need to get to work or like have any kids and schools on the shore road, as we call it, going down the shore from the Glens right round to the Causeway Coast to get into any of those towns, don't take the shore road, take the inner route. So you're basically looking at Ballymena as your main point to go from there. So if you head inland and out round and take the country roads and just use your sat nav, use a map, use your Google Maps, whatever, but stay off that main shore road, because at this time of the year it's dodgy. It's really, really dodgy. Sadly, there's been a collision in Glengormley. It was on the news. There was one in Armagh as well, and I don't know if the people are alive and well. I hope they are, that they pulled through if they're in intensive care or anything like that. But it just shows the danger on the roads during the cold weather and during the icy thaw stage as well. So just keep yourself safe. It's absolutely freezing tonight, but it's a nice crisp, cool, cold, so will not do the body any harm. I've actually got my active wear on tonight, and I got wee leggings out of done, so we're only like, what, £5, but they feel like they're compression active wear bottoms. So girls, I highly recommend these because they're good at this time of the year for your body if you're out working out. But the one thing I find is my mum always says to me, have you lost more weight? And I'm like, no, I'm trying to put a bit of weight back on, just to be healthy, a moderate healthy weight, because everybody looks at fat as the enemy, and I think everybody crash diets at this time of the year only because I'm trying to save the light, just so you can see me, only because they feel like they've ate so much sugary sweets at Christmas. I don't do healthy at Christmas. Henry Cavill's already said himself he doesn't do healthy at Christmas. And I thought, yes, I'm not the only one that doesn't give a shit, because when you're eating your Christmas dinner, you're getting your Brussels sprouts, which my brother won't touch, so he loads them all on my plate, so I Victor, it's iron. So you're eating your turkey, which is your lean meat, you're actually fueling your body with so much goodness that the amount of dancing around you do and the amount of games that you would play with your family and stuff, especially if you've got a family like mine that loves a good game, a challenge, you're that team, you're this team, we just split down the middle and away we go. And yeah, we had a really lovely Christmas. It was so much fun, so we weren't half of it off anyway. But it's really up to you what your family traditions are. Like, my brother's the game master. It's his job, Boxing Day, Christmas, he sorts out the games. Or he just goes out with his friends, play pigeon shooting on Boxing Day. I didn't realise he was doing that to this year, and I thought, well, fair play to him if that's what they want to do. That's their thing. I thought it was golf, but then you can't really do golf at this time of the year. It'd be very cold, and God knows where your balls would end up. They'd be freezing. Absolutely freezing, as much as you would be freezing. Golf to me is a spring and summer sport. I know Malone House has a nice golf course there, and you could just saunter around it and plod along and do your thing, and the cafe's open to 3 o'clock. So if you do that, you're golf in the morning, nip in, get your cup of tea to warm up again, come in spring. Then you've got the spa, so you can stay overnight and enjoy that, whatever you want, you'll be fine. I know that the other hotel, the Crown Plaza, had the spa as well, so when you're going out of the city centre and want to be sort of surrounded by nature, even just for a girly day with your mates, if you've done all your exams, or you've had a promotion at work, or your boss is an absolute arsehole and you don't know what to do because you're in a toxic environment, just save up with the girls and head up and have a spa day out of the city centre, because then you're not tempted to go and spend all your money on like shopping and junk food, but you're actually doing your well-being more good because you can take a walk around nature and soak up fresher oxygen, being around the trees to help your blood flow, and just enjoy being at one with nature and chilling and having 5 minutes to yourself with your mates. I think it's a really lovely girly day out, and I would definitely advise anybody to go and do it in the run up to like spring. But it is a beautiful place to go out enjoy the nature that we have in this part of Belfast, because it doesn't feel like when you're down by the river here, even just on the Strandmills embankment, that you're actually in a city. And Botanic Gardens isn't too far away, and there's lots of ones out running tonight. I absolutely applaud them for the cold weather. And if you're thinking about getting into fitness or running, there's loads of apps. You can do the 0 to 5k, and that leads me into, I'm not sure if the applications are already closed for the Belfast Marathon, guys, for next year, but have a wee look. They've been open. There's been, you know, call outs for sponsors and collaborations and volunteers as well. So if you're interested in road marshalling or being part of the hydration team or welcome team, definitely give them a shout. They'll happily accept everybody to help the Belfast Marathon if it goes ahead in May, to run very, very smoothly. And there's also the Dublin Marathon as well. If you're brave enough, head down that way and get yourself your groove, get your running straight on, give them a go. The Dublin one, from what I heard, is quite good. It's quite challenging. The only other two I would recommend that I've heard about that are a really good run is the New York Marathon and the London Marathon as well. So if you do get over to New York, there's loads over there that'll make you feel like home from home. There's a lady, her mother was from Ireland, and she's got a scone shop. The English will say scone, we'll say scone. A scone and a cup of tea. And she does that out there, and then there's lots of pubs that are around Brooklyn, and there's one or two in Manhattan that will do their sort of pub grub, where you'll go in, you'll get your fry and all the rest of it. So it feels like a home from home, but with a New York twist. I know that they have that Brooklyn by Diner at the harbour, the port in Larne, and their portions are very big. So you can go down there and get like a deep filled soda, and believe you me, you'll not need anything to eat for the rest of the day. From what, you know, the size of the portions are huge, if you know what I mean. And it's situated really well for people coming in off the boat from Scotland. We still have the boat that runs from Larne to Kinrarn. I'm not sure if the Jimmy Jetliner's on or if that's gone years ago, but it was there when I was away. The main sailing is Stena Line from Belfast Harbour here, and you will get the Belfast Harbour over, so it's 8 hours to Liverpool on a boat from Belfast if you need to go to England for anything. And then of course you can do the Stena Line from Belfast to, I think it's Stranraer. It wouldn't be right into Kinrarn, it wouldn't be up in as far, but it's lovely if you go up that way on a nice day for a walk, even in Carnfunnick Country Park, and you look over and see Scotland. It's a really nice drive, it's a really nice day. Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, one of the things is you see Torr Head very easily on a clear day from Scotland when you go up the shore area, like anywhere down that shore road. You sort of get past Glenarm Carlow, you see more and more of Scotland basically. It's lovely, so you do. I would say the Scottish might be quite lucky on the other side for Edinburgh and stuff. They could look over and see all the Vikings. Hey guys, over in Norway, Denmark, those higher points in their lands, so they can sort of appreciate and understand what we see when we look over and see Scotland. But I just think that this time of the year you just need to look after yourself. If you've hit disorientation and a slump like I have after January and you don't know if you're coming or going, you definitely need to look at embarking on a wellness practice that's going to suit you, and maybe have a chat with someone, because if you've got things going on in your life and you don't know if you're coming or going, definitely have a chat. Just a little something going on in the city. Look, right, what's happening at the minute is they're protesting the war in Gaza, in Northern Ireland. And people are out in force, whether they're from the Palestine community, whether they're from the Northern Irish community and have family and friends over there, they do want it to stop. That's really what it is. What I would actually give a shout out for is humanitarian aid from the Red Cross and from the government to get humanitarian aid in, because children are dying. Children are dying of hypothermia in Gaza at the minute. Reporters aren't getting in to actually document the dire scenes that are being unfolded on people sending footage out around the world to ask for help, and they're needed. So the humanitarian aid is more important, which is why a ceasefire is being called upon in Gaza Strip right now between Israel and Palestine to get the medical help in for the babies, the families, and all the people that need it. So it just goes to show, even though we're sitting here talking about taking care of our well-being, there's people out there suffering a lot worse than us right now that we should spare a thought for. If there is any way you can help, definitely help. The only other thing that's going on, and sadly, is the wildfires in Los Angeles. They had that a couple of years ago and they're going through that again. So even though things are dire in our wee country and we're all sitting post-Christmas slump, we still have most of us a roof over our head. I've got shopping back here and I'm grateful to go home and have a wee nibble of something and a warm drink. But is that what people are getting halfway around the world? Is that what the Ukraine's getting? Or are they still suffering at the hands of Russia? It just goes to show that there's so much out there that's causing social anxiety and unrest, even in our own communities, because it has a knock-on effect psychologically for everybody else, but we're not actually there living it and undergoing what those people are going through, and they do need help right now. So there should be, with the British Red Cross, a donation link. Fox TV, I've shared it before, kindly check that out and give them some help. I'm not sure about donations for Gaza. I really don't know. So much was given before for the Ukraine, but I'm not sure if the British Red Cross is getting into Gaza. That's the problem. They need medical help right now. They need the World Crisis Team that is medical, teams, counselling teams, everything in there, and there's no ceasefire to get them in to help evacuate those people. That whole Gaza Strip should have been evacuated long before now. Those children should not be dying of hypothermia in a bloody war zone. That's all I'm going to say. I don't agree with it. I think they're handling it all wrong, but they're doing the best they can amidst what's going on. And God knows why I ever started in the first place. But, that's world leaders for you. They get power, they get control, and they get a big head. Their ego plays out, and next minute, boom, something bad happens. But hopefully it will all come to a peaceful end, and every child, every human being in the Gaza Strip, regardless of what country they're from or what side they're on, can get the medical help that they need. Those children are dying of hypothermia and they're hungry, as well as the parents. They need help now. We are so lucky to have what we have. People can gripe, people can moan, people can bitch, people can say, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. But are you living in a war zone halfway around the world with absolutely nothing, sitting on a rock, wondering where your next baby's going to come from, or if your child's going to die in your arms that night? No, you're not. I honestly don't know full ins and outs, like I said, about the war in Gaza. I would need somebody to sit and explain it to me to understand how it came about. But the casualties of war are always very unfortunate and extreme. They need to stop to let that whole area be evacuated, and they need to stop now. And of course it's time for the Russians to go home from Ukraine, no disrespect to them. I do wonder what it is Zelensky was talking about when he says it's not here, we don't have it. If they're looking for Russian information, document or artifact that is supposed to be buried somewhere in the Ukraine, if they don't have it, they don't have it. Just go home and leave it be. I'm sorry it's come to the state that it's in, but it's really sad that they've had to deal with that for the last few years. The worst thing I heard about the Ukraine war was disabled children that were orphaned had to travel through the night to get to safety to save their own lives as well as their carers' lives. Now, is Europeans having to do that in the middle of the night? No, because you open your door and let them back in unless you kick them out at night and don't give a shit about them, which some people sadly do around the world. No child should ever have to go through anything like that, least of all somebody who's disabled and blind, because apparently one of them was blind, and I don't agree with any of that people have to suffer in such a horrible way on this earth. That's not what life's about, and it's not what we're here for. So every time you are taking care of your well-being and mental health, just spare a thought for others who are more unfortunate halfway around the world or even on your own doorstep. And have a bit more compassion for yourself and others in your community and kindness, because you have so much more than what others have. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I shall go on my merry way, because it's just going to make me angry to mention it anymore, because it's so sad it's still going on. But I'll let you look at this beautiful moon, and just a wee reminder again for your crystals, put them in a wooden bowl outside if you think it's going to be dry in your area overnight, maybe just under your back door if you have a wee, shelter, roofing, slanted shelter there. Also for your window, you can put them in your window in a wooden bowl or just line them up under your window, and your crystals will get powered up. Now, if you want to cleanse your crystals before you put them underneath direct moonlight tonight, anything with an ITE, do not put anywhere near water, it'll destroy them. They go into rice, a bag of rice overnight or for an hour, and then throw the rice out and dip your crystal into the bowl. Now, if you're someone of faith, how you can add your faith to that, regardless of what religion you are, you can light a holy candle for a wee bit beside your crystals before you go to bed, and just do your prayers, whatever your faith rituals are, for whatever faith you are. But if you want a wee bit of divine connection to that, you can light a holy candle, and it's not going to do any harm because it's all good energy, if you know what I mean. The only other thing you could possibly do is take sage or white sage around your house, and sage out your house on this wolf moon. I think it's the wolf moon it's called, and then just get your crystals all sorted at night. But anything with an ITE, don't put them in water, and anything that doesn't have an ITE, you cleanse them with salt water, or you can do the rice, so it's really up to you. So enjoy getting powered up with your crystals and having a romantic evening to yourself, or if you're with your partner, and just have the most amazing week, guys, because it's hump day, it's Wednesday, it's midweek sump as I call it anyway, because you're halfway through the week and you're like, I can't wait for Friday. So not be knowing it's Friday, hang in there and have the most wonderful week. Take care, guys.